She has a jetpack! Say, please, let the jetpack be okay! But what does Thorn get out of all of this? What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to Rebels Season 3, Episodes 7 and 8. Very excited to get into these now, because we are back into the character focus cycle, and they are being so good with them. The last episodes dealing with Hera and her mother, and all of this stuff, going back into her family history, and just getting a much more in-depth look at the personal stakes that she holds in the war. Her father's still here, she has that fight, but she also wants to avenge her mother's death, basically, and just build a better universe for her to exist in. And I love how the episode basically ended off with her realising that her mother's memory does live through her and what she does with her crew and her family. But of course that episode also builds up Thrawn, who seems incredibly terrifying. He basically just spent the entire episode learning and being like watching from the background. Terrifying to think about and just so cold and calculated. Of course we had that moment where he lashed out at the one general. That makes me think that maybe he slips up when having to deal with stupid people. That could be something that could be exploited, maybe. But it's just so terrifying to think that he just sat throughout the episode, stayed back, and watched and learned. Because it means whenever he decides to actually act, he could know the actual ghost crew as well as they know each other. So it's going to be terrifying no matter what happens. And then we had a Rex episode where it went full into the Clone Wars stuff and just was a beautiful homage to that entire show. It was so much fun to actually see an end to the war actually happen, have the droids work with the clone and actually fight the Empire for a little bit. And it was just really nice seeing them actually come to a conclusion and actually realise that none of them were meant to win and that the Empire was the only victor in that. Yeah, going forward, back into the character cycle, I feel like maybe Zeb is the next one that could get something to do. After that, I'm not really sure. I feel like he's the only one left. And for him, I'm quite curious to see what they can end up doing. His story kind of feels done. He's found his people, he's no longer the last one, and he dealt with his relationship with Callus. What is left for him to do? So I'm quite excited to see what they have in store for him, if they do one for him. Otherwise, we've still got 3 episodes left before we end up going into the mid-season stuff. Yeah, I'm very excited to just see what they plan to do between now and this event, because there's only really one thing I can think of. But yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. And if you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description. Over there I'm uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance, so if that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. With that said, let's just dive on in.
Blade to Cube Phase 4? That's a showy move. You play with...
Talking with him? The Mandalorian? You good?
I'm lulling you into a false sense of security.
There's nothing false about it.
Is that Mandalorian chest? His knife sticking out of a box.
I win. I'll bet your game has slipped since you left Mandalore. Why do you keep coming back here? You and your rebels have imprisoned me. My protectors have orders to give you safe passage through our space. What more do you want?
Okay, so it's not is it a friendly visit? What are you doing?
The same thing we've always wanted. For you and your protectors to join us. To fight the Empire.
You're trying to convince him, okay.
My only true loyalty is to Mandalore.
Yeah.
Well,
How do you get around that?
You could have been a protector, if not for your traitorous past.
Oh, not this again.
Go into it.
If I were free, not for the rebels, not for the Empire, for Mandalore.
Sorry to interrupt.
Interesting. What? That got to it. So wait, traitorous past? You know her past. Okay. I mean, I guess, is he just referring to Death Watch? Is that it? Is that what he considers traitorous past?
Rebel leaders are concerned your protectors are setting a trap for us.
Oh.
If you've lost communication, something's happened.
I'll go check it out.
I should go with you.
You're gonna let the prisoner go?
He can go, but he stays in binders. Take Ezra and Chopper, do a recon sweep of their base, then come...
Okay, yeah, don't go alone. But this is Sabine episode, so she gets another one. Cool.
And try not to wreck the Phantom, too. We just got that thing.
Understood.
Oh yeah, you painted it. Okay, that looks better. That looks so much better with the paint job. Thank you. So yeah, they have a new Phantom now. He's just staring you dead in the eyes. You're trying so hard to avoid his gaze.
What happened?
The Mandalorians have endured wars since before the formation of the Republic.
Oh yeah, he never saw what this place looked like.
Too bad our people can't stop fighting each other.
I don't get the whole Mandalorian thing.
Ezra, watch him!
What?
No! At least it was stunned. That was very fast. He blasted the cuffs and then stunned her. Why? Okay, of course. Ezra, you stupid. Why'd you turn your back? Zap him. No. Oh, way to go, Chopper.
Hey, Sabine?
Oh, great.
Olive. Where's Ralph?
Okay, Chopper. He's definitely gone, or else Chopper wouldn't be free.
We land?
Okay, you did, and he's taken all your stuff. Where are you? He's up there, right? What's he doing? This seems odd.
Turn around.
Just let you? Something bad's happened. Something bad's definitely happened. Oh dear.
Your men weren't laying a trap. They were ambushed. The Empire?
Great.
Not the Empire.
Who did it?
Other Mandalorians.
Oh no. Okay. So new enemy? Which ones though?
Definitely a surprise attack by another clan.
I don't get it. Why would Mandalorians attack Mandalorian?
I've been told there's a civil war going on.
I've been here instead of locked away by you and your rebels. I could have prevented this.
We didn't
Great.
mean for this to happen.
Are they all dead or just are they all gone?
None of this makes any sense. Which of the clans has the power to do this? Who would want to?
Get through to him?
Are loyal to the throne, and they recruit
Being
the best
spied on them.
warriors from within all the clans.
That's Empire. Empire's done this.
Chopper's picking up a signal from over there.
Whoever it is, they don't like the throne. Imperial.
Trying to
So,
transmit.
so Sabine said, right, the Protectors, they're loyal to the throne. Who'd want to get rid of the people from the throne? I'd assume Death Watch, House of Isla, so that could be more stuff between these two.
Got it. I got it.
Take it down. Finally. He's got... Oh no, he's still there. Good, I thought we would run.
We're leaving.
We have to go.
I have no intention of leaving. Certainly not with you.
Oh, why?
I've dealt with them before and I'll deal with them again. But now I have the location of your rebel base as a bargaining chip.
Take him out. Just knock him out and take him with you.
I can't let you do that.
Excellent. What's the red flashing light? That means stuff's coming, doesn't it?
The Empire? Already?
Great. That ain't Empire. That's jetpacks.
They're traitors, Mandalorians who serve the Empire.
Oh. Oh, don't like that. Oh, no, they really made... Oh, they've made Imperial Mandalorian uniforms. So you actually have Mandalorians that have, like... What have they... Are they abandoned their, like, houses and clans or whatever and just decided to join the Empire? So they just basically form their own faction of them? Is that what's happened here? The Empire have their Mandalorian people that have gone to destroy the Protectors. So now could Fen Rao, like, join the rebellion because he doesn't like these guys? But is that how he sees Sabine? That she's not loyal to... No, that she's not loyal to Mandalore, but she's loyal to the rebellion, like these guys are loyal to the Empire.
Get him!
Okay, be a distraction. Good, good, but what's your plan?
Come on.
No, his sacrifice saved us. Don't.
Idiot! Don't you dare. Sacrifice? What you doing?
I give up! Don't shoot!
We have to help him.
Good.
You still have his lightsaber.
That might just save his life. Come,
No, oh, no.
and where we can watch them.
Okay, you're gonna leave. I guess maybe you have a choice.
I am Gar Saxon, Imperial
Go.
Viceroy of Mandalore.
That name, Gar Saxon, that's familiar. Gar Saxon, he was close to Maul, wasn't he? Part of that whole thing.
I'm here by myself.
Plus the droid.
We've checked the base. No sign of anyone else.
See?
And there's any signs on the ship.
Don't take the word of a rebel spy.
I'm not part of any rebellion.
The ship probably looks like it, doesn't it?
Part of Hondo Onaka's crew.
The Empire is fully aware rebels have been using the system as a throughway to avoid patrols in this sector.
They knew and they came and destroyed it.
You're dealing with the Mandalorians now, child, not some Imperial officer fresh out of the academy.
Yeah, no, this is a whole lot worse.
Search your ship. Maybe we'll find the truth there. Till then, perhaps
What can we
target
find on
practice
it?
with your droid will encourage you to talk.
Oh, no, I feel bad for you if you even try that. Chopper will go nuts.
Shooting at my droid isn't gonna get you any answer.
Chopper screams.
Pawns are meant to be sacrificed.
Okay, one, he's not a pawn.
Thank you. Punch him.
But the Phantom has our base coordinates on board. We cannot...
Yeah.
Do you think I actually care about him or your rebels? Think the Protectors fell to these traitors.
I get it, he's mourning the loss of his friends, but if he had some clarity, he'd realize that the Empire's the enemy now.
His name is Gar Saxon. He wanted to be our ruler, but he had no honor.
That's why the Empire put him in charge.
Yeah,
Okay, look. You may not like it, but right now, we need each other.
exactly. Get through to him, please.
We'll all get out of here together. Deal?
You want to get yourself killed trying to rescue your friend?
Oh, is it gonna be this obtuse?
Well, I'm not after revenge. Just my friend.
Chopper. No, Chopper!
My name is Lando Calrissian. I'm a smuggler. I heard there...
Oh, dear. Using the Lando name. You're gonna
Every
shoot
lie you
me.
tell holds a shred of truth. You're giving me what I want to know, whether you realize it or not.
What truth did he give? Under Carisian, I mean, he's giving away people he knows.
Leave, you run out of lies.
Set frequency to 337.
Okay, so you're actually being helpful. Good. No! Chopper, go nuts. Destroy them.
I was sent here by the Protector, Fen Rao.
Aha!
Missing Fen Rao was disappointing, but his absence did make the destruction of his men easier.
Oh, he's gonna get into your head.
I only allowed rebel ships to move through Concord Dawn to lure him back, and I think you know exactly where Rao is.
Oh dear, this guy's a nutcase.
Take me to him.
He was going to kill us anyway.
I mean, Ezra's doing pretty well with just biding his time.
Had you and your Jedi not captured me, I'd be dead alongside my men.
Here we go, finally.
A truce, then, for now.
Finally, yes, good. Please work together, you'd be amazing.
First, let's thin them out and get you a weapon.
I like the way you think.
Excellent. Okay, good. Oh, this is a Mandalorian episode. This is so much fun. Can she steal the backpack? Like the jetpack, please? He's down. Steal the jetpack.
Oh, been wanting one of these.
Yes! She has a jetpack! Please tell me that's permanent. You can't give it, please. Don't let it be for one episode, please. I want to see her use it, please. Really making themselves at home, aren't they, on this ship? Oh, dear, they could... Oh, they are good. You're punching the helmet! Oh, wow. Nicely done.
Where is he?
Oh, good transition. No! Can Chopper start attacking now? Oh, okay, good. Is he gonna realise? He's gonna realise. Ezra, stop it. And he's seen. No.
You just became a much more valuable captive.
No. Ezra, why? Oh, smoke bomb. Good.
Get up, come on!
Yep, leave. Where's Chop? Go.
Rao should already be in the ship.
Oh dear, you gotta be kidding. What happened to the truce?
You're working out for us now.
Not so great.
Jetpack time. Oh no. He's not turning around. Go back and fire on them. He's not turning around. He's gone. And you lost the Phantom again. Great.
Well, I know you, and all about how
Oh.
you joined the Phoenix Squadron. I also know that your mother is looking for you.
Ooh!
Sabine never told you about her family?
No, go into it.
Her own mother stands with me and the Empire now.
Oh,
I doubt
no.
you gave her much choice, traitor.
Okay, so there's a lot to go into here.
Cowardice shamed your family's name and standing. Had you honored your commitment, you could be wearing this armor now.
Oh, no, it looks ugly.
I like a little more color.
Yeah, it
Think
looks so much
yourself
better.
a loyalist? The Empire will make Mandalore stronger than ever before.
No, it won't.
And stronger under the Empire is you.
Out of respect for your family, I'll give you a choice.
I'm trying to figure out how much truth could be in what he's saying. So you got Sabine's mum is apparently looking for her.
On my mark, send feedback to frequency 337.
337. That's trying to convince him to come back. Jetpack.
That you're a fool. Chopper now!
Oh! Oh no, that was even better. Would that hit Fen Rao though? That would hit Fen Rao. Jetpack! Yes! Chopper, fuck it. Everyone's flying, amazing.
You want those rebels alive?
Okay, so did that hit you? You're not wearing the helmet, shame. Don't you dare hit that hyperdrive. He's going back. Okay, good. Okay, but yes, so Sabine's mum's looking for her. She's loyal to the Empire, but so that fills in a lot. But then Sabine seems like she's adamant that he was lying about that. That the mum didn't want to join, but she was forced to. So they must have a okay-ish relationship then, maybe? Where she thinks that her mum would do the good decision rather than the bad one? Going into a canyon, okay. I'm surprised how powerful these jetpacks are, that she's able to hold Ezra and herself with this. Oh, wow, these jetpacks are strong. You're going to start just waving that around. They're going to start aiming for the jetpack. Please don't hurt the jetpack. Oh, yep. Very low. She's got incredible grip strength to be able to keep him, like, keep holding him this long. And she's down, yep. You get a jetpack. Okay, one down. What's Chopper doing? He's just flying beside them. Can he start fighting too? Woo. Excellent. You just sound scared. Oh no, oh great, they've done the maneuvers. Okay, yep, but now he's still got one. One's gonna come out in front of you. How much fuel do these things have? Oh! Oh, good chop. I'm surprised you actually fly on chopper. Okay, one down and probably dead. Oh, yeah, so dead. I love so much that she has a jetpack. This better be permanent. This looks so cool. Where's the guy that's coming to cut you off? Oh, there he is. Don't... No! Say, please, let the jetpack be okay. Are they down? Jetpack looks fine. I mean, you two will be fine. You'll be fine. You've still got someone coming back to save you, hopefully. No. Come on, Fen Rao, start shooting at them. That chopper's back up. I mean, it's only 2 left. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, thank you.
Those kids are under my protection.
Yes! Okay, great! I love that they fired first too. That's so stupid of them. Go, go, go! Jetpack! No! Jetpack!
Anyway, traitor,
Kick him in the
I'll
face.
hand you over to the Empire.
Yes! Go, go! Come on, Sabine! Whoa, whoa! You really go for it! Can you blow up their ship? Because that's going to follow you. Okay, good. Yes! So beautiful. Such a beautiful explosion. It'll be so amazing if Sabine can take this guy down. Jetpack's done. She's small. She's maneuverable. She can duck and move faster than this guy can. Yes, use his weight against him. Just leave the fight. Go. Oh no, take the weapon out. Oh, good! He's still got the gun. Don't shoot the jetpack. Please don't shoot the jetpack. Please let it stay. Come on, please. Please. No! Yes, they're alive. Yay, but oh, can you fix it? These shots are really nice.
Then I realized you were willing to die for your people, even though they are not
Yes.
Mandalorian.
Ah, okay, realizing, opening his mind. Yay.
Don't take this the wrong way, you guys, but Mandalorians are crazy.
Yeah.
Enough to join you.
Honestly?
I mean, it's only one person though, but yay.
Have you with us than against us.
Exactly, good.
Welcome to the
Numbers,
family.
great. Maybe he can have sway and get other Mandalorians to join them as well. Still sad about the jetpack. Okay, this episode was so nice. So that's 2 Sabine-focused episodes now in the first half of Season 3. Love it so much. She's a great character and I love what they're doing with her. First one focusing on the Imperial side of her, and now focusing on the Mandalorian side. She got a jetpack for just this episode. Actually, it's such a shame. I'm kind of hoping maybe she can fix it somehow. It was so cool while she had it, and I just hope that I want it to come back. I don't want it to be gone forever. But I love what every time that she gets an episode, we get little hints of her history and past. And this one, it did more as well. We get to know bits about what's going on with her mum and her family situation. We know because we first knew that her mum was part of Death Watch. Then, of course, you had the Maul taking over, and I believe I've been told that she didn't go with Maul and she joined Bo-Katan, so she went with that lot. But now she's with the Empire, so that doesn't sound quite right. But if what Sabine's saying is true, that she wouldn't join the Empire willingly, and that the Gar Saxon forced her to join. Now, my wondering is, when did all of this happen? Because we know Sabine joined the Imperial Academy. Was that with the blessing of her mother, who was with the Empire at the time? Would that have made her mother proud to be part of the Empire? And then when she leaves, would that create the void between them, where she's now angry that her daughter has left the Empire? But it seemed like it came to a surprise to Sabine. So it makes me think the mum was separate from the Empire. Sabine wanted to join the Empire, joined the Academy, left it, and now the mum's now joined the Empire, and now they're looking for her. So it's very confusing, but also seems like such an interesting thing, and I cannot wait to get more information on all of this and find out what's going on with them. But it's so cool to think that Sabine's mum is actually actively looking for her, because we have no idea what their relationship is like. It seems from this get very tiny clues, seems like it's good. Seems like it is an okay-ish relationship. At least Sabine thinks that her mum was forced to join the Empire and didn't want to join willingly. That gives, that seems optimistic and good. It seems like she is thinking that her mum would make the right decision, that she wouldn't join the Empire willingly, and she actually got forced to. But there's still so much left to unpick from that, and I just can't wait to just find out what it all is. Then Ezra loved his part in all this as well. He's doing great with the whole lying thing, but yes, he was able to handled himself very well for quite a while with Gar Saxon and just keep his mouth running for as long as he needed to buy time. So it was very impressive just how long he kept going for. Also, this served to grow his relationship with Sabine, where now he's gotten to find out a bit more that no really anyone else knows about her mum, about the Imperial stuff, about the Mandalorian stuff. This made them closer, which is really nice. Then, of course, we have Benwell, the Protector, and we get stuff on him, and he's now fully joining the rebellion, no longer prisoner, so we actually get to see that come on board with it. Because I'm assuming he would have quite the big reputation, so having him with the rebellion could send a big message to a lot of other Mandalorians, that now you could inspire the entire lot of them to join, maybe. Apart from, of course, the ones that are now in the rebellion, not in the Empire. But I love how difficult it was for him to get on board, because it's just very accurate to, I think, how someone would act in this situation. Seeing all of their people get slaughtered and having to take that time to mourn and be angry about it, and then have to come around to the idea of actually wanting to help the people that are against the people that did this. So there's a very natural reaction to be this angry and this hostile, and I just love how long it takes. It's so satisfying when he finally comes around, but it is so worth the wait. Then with Gar Saxon, I think he was the one that was with Maul at the end of Clone Wars, and so he was like Maul's second in command, I think. So I'm sure he had ties with there. I'm sure it's Saxon. It might be Gar Saxon. I think it's the same one. So he's obviously now become part of the Empire, and he's gotten power because of the Empire, which I guess is what he's wanted this entire time. But I love that Sabine was able to completely destroy him. It was so much fun to see. Like, his kind of character is very boastful. He wants power, but he is completely undeserving of it. He is like a hollow shell who wants to be seen as something huge and powerful. And he's able to just be taken down so easily. He's not able to back up the power that he's meant to have. It's so just satisfying to see him be taken down like that. But yeah, this episode was just so much fun, and it does open the door for like other characters now to get repeat focused episodes on them. So looking forward to what comes next then. It isn't just like a countdown, it could be any character coming next. It doesn't have to be Zeb. It could just be Hera getting another one, Kanan getting another one, it could be anyone. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do next, as each and every one of them are always so good at what they do for the character that it focuses on. So yes, let's get into the next one.
Did Fulcrum say how long it'd be before the Empire invades my capo?
No, but Commander Sato has connections.
Okay, interesting, but Fulcrum mentioned that guy again. Oh. So these are the rebel sympathizers.
Imperial transport plus 4 ties. They haven't spotted us yet.
Good, so sneak attack maybe. What is that?
Maybe they're smugglers.
I wonder why they're not jumping to light speed.
It almost looks like the Millennium Falcon in the disc shape. Is that me being too hopeful? I need a good shot of it. Is it? No. No. Wait. I can't tell. It's very close.
Thanks, but we don't need your help.
Sounds like a kid.
Not Han Solo. It's not the Millennium Falcon, is it? I think the blue line was longer. Is it like a similar ship make? Because they've got the disc and then they've got the thing on the side of it. Then I think they're also carrying a bunch of other things underneath it, which throws me off.
Tom, get out of here!
Negative. Whoever you are, the Iron Squadron doesn't run.
Iron Squadron? Okay, not Millennium Falcon. It looks insanely close. Is it like a modified? It's like the same ship, but modified. You're checking the cargo? Oh, wow. Fun strategy.
With cargo?
Yeah. Who are these guys? That's impressive.
Wow, the Empire's retreating.
No, they're alive in there.
We've been battling the Empire for a while now. Why don't you come over? Probably show you a few tricks.
Kanan, why don't you take a team to the planet? Assist the evacuation.
Is this a uniting of rebel cells? Is that what this is? They're fighting the Empire, you're fighting the Empire. Are these cells joining? This scares me because of Thorn.
That was my brother's detachment.
Ooh,
He was killed on my capo, and I feared his son, Mark Matten, was dead too.
Son, Child's voice.
Responded to my transmissions. He's always been somewhat rebellious.
I'm assuming this is him.
Make sure my nephew escapes safely with the others. Bring him to Avalon, if you can.
So it's not quite a rebel cell, it's like a smaller thing. It could be very easily absorbed into Phoenix Squadron. Okay, interesting.
Come aboard. We'll take you to our captain.
Okay, kind of a warm welcome from one of them. One just looks angry. This is like the Millennium Falcon ship. It's got the same walls.
Feel like a junk pile.
Be nice.
This can't be the Millennium Falcon. I'm getting so many vibes of it. This can't be it. I'm not going crazy, right?
Oh, your hyperdrive doesn't work?
We don't need a fancy hyperdrive. Mart's the best pilot in the galaxy.
Han Solo definitely ain't here. Nope. Oh, you're fighting. Great.
Back off.
Yeah, well, R3 fixes things around here.
Oh, great. Chopper's met another aggressive droid. Can't be good.
I'm Ezra, that's Hera, Sabine, and Chopper.
I'm Guti. Johnner?
They're all children.
So, you know Commander Sato. He ordered you to come get me?
We're part of his Phoenix Squadron.
He's not gonna go. Great. Why doesn't he want to go?
Anti-Imperial dissidents like yourselves evacuate.
What does
They're not gonna
evacuate
evacuate.
mean?
Great.
It means run away like a coward.
No, it doesn't.
We fight and make the Empire evacuate.
They'll be back.
Yeah, with more.
Oh, let me in there. Oh, hey, you want some?
They're not eating the food.
Let me debrief you on our plan to...
How debrief is this gonna be?
They brought in food.
We are not going anywhere.
You can't
one's eating the
stay
food, it's
here and
poison.
fight the Empire alone.
What do you think
The grumpy girl brought it over and offered it all nicely. The food's poison.
We had everything under control. Didn't you see how we chased off that Star Destroyer?
They did.
It's not a Star Destroyer, it was only a transport.
Oh, yeah, no. Have they never faced an actual Star Destroyer?
We aren't just gonna leave so some Imperial goons can take it.
We're not gonna run.
Not now, not ever.
Okay, what can you do to solve this then? Can you try and free an entire planet from the Empire? No, no you cannot. No!
Martial law has been declared on my capo, but a small pocket of resistance continues to be troublesome.
Is he gonna recognize it?
One ship calling themselves the Iron Squadron recently attacked an advanced patrol with the aid of this rebel vessel.
Ghost.
The Ghost. They're likely
Yeah, it's gonna get
evacuating the
recognised.
Tresina's inhabitants before we can arrest them.
He's gonna recognize it so quickly.
Admiral Constantine, go to my capo and lock down the system.
I will deploy a squadron of ships.
No, Admiral.
What, he just wants to learn?
A single light cruiser should be more than sufficient for a man of your talents.
You would send me
What are you doing?
one ship.
Unless you're not up to it.
That's manipulation. That's manipulation. He's just making him... Is he trying to... What is he doing? What are you doing? The organs. Oh, they're so good. What is he doing? Why you send one ship with that commander? I feel like if you maybe get rid of incompetence, that's the first thought I'm thinking. Have him go there, have him die, have him... Then incompetence gone. Is that what Thorn is like?
Prepare to rendezvous with the fleet. We'll meet you there.
What about Iron Squadron?
They're not coming. I'll tell Sato.
Great. Poor Sato.
Sabine had an idea.
Oh, yeah. Chop and I can try to fix their hyperdrive. At least that'll give them a chance to escape.
Is that your idea? You look shifty. What are you two doing?
You all out of here as soon as possible. Whether you convince them to leave or not.
I got it. We got it, right?
What are you doing? Something's not right there. What are they up to? The music's getting lighter. What are they doing? That's not fixing it! What are they doing? Chopper!
Mart isn't going, we're not going.
This might be just a planet to you, but it's our home.
They're gonna die.
So you understand why we do what we do.
I understand that the Empire wants us to fight because that makes it easy for them to destroy us.
Yeah. Can you get through to them?
Choose to fight is just as important as what we fight for.
Yes! Okay, he's learning. And perfect timing! Maybe? Yay! Was Chopper any help to that? He was just whacking things. No. Great. Okay, that's depressing. Probably Chopper.
What do you mean the power is being rerouted? To where?
He doesn't want to leave.
The guns and the shields.
Mart.
Captain doesn't.
Iron Squadron, get to your battle stations now.
Okay, is there gonna be a mutiny? Why does this kid not want to leave? And it's just the one ship. Thorn thought that... Okay, a couple ships. Thorn thought that would be enough.
Thrawn overestimated these rebels.
Finally, a Star Destroyer!
Is he gonna die?
That's a light cruiser. Star Destroyers are 6 times that big.
Yes. This guy is not prepared.
Time to go.
You need to come with us now.
Mart,
Yeah,
maybe he's right.
That'd be good. No! Mutiny! Mutiny! Take control of the ship!
And they say there are even more on the way.
What's wrong with you two?
They're not ready to die.
What's wrong with him? Why is he so... His dad... Yeah, his dad died. That's probably it. He wants revenge. And he doesn't care who gets hurt to do it.
Fine, let's go.
Okay, good. Some fear, some self-preservation. Good. Go. Get moving. He's got other plans. What's he going to do? Is he going to follow you? Here's the last one. No one's behind him to make sure he's coming with you. Ezra. And the other one. And, yep, not going. He's an idiot. I get it. He wants to avenge his father's death, but this is stupid. Flying through them.
You to get out of there. No, jump! Get Goody.
Are they gonna kill a kid? Why is... I mean, I get why he's being so stupid, but this seems excessively stupid for what he must be going through. You're gonna throw more cargo at them? Yeah. Is that gonna...
Intercept with the forward batteries.
Is this gonna do anything? Anything? They just completely destroyed it, didn't they?
I got him!
Didn't. You didn't, you fool! He was just trying to prove himself, really?
I didn't get them.
Not at all. And they have... Do you have any car? You've got like a few, like one box left. And engine's gone. You gonna fear for your life yet?
We have to go.
No! We have to save him!
Hera gave you a direct order and you said you would follow it.
You can't, you're gonna disobey him.
Ezra, go! Get my friends out of here.
No, idiot, they're gonna come save... Oh, they're actually going.
Back for you.
Oh, they're actually going. Okay, this guy, is he... Does he think he's being brave? Doing all this? This was a very dumb decision.
Come on, come on!
That's gonna do nothing. Really? You did something? No, it did not. Ah, bombers! Oh, yep, they want you dead. Music's so good.
The rebels are as predictable as I believe. They will not ignore a distress call.
Okay, they're gonna come save him, but they've got a mine place, so they're gonna destroy them. That's what he thinks.
I need your...
Help. He was going to say help.
Yes, you're gonna go save him.
Transmission to get through. Then they cut it off.
They want you there.
Let me take the ghost. Go in quietly and get him out of there.
You have my gratitude, Captain.
How are you gonna defeat the plan? Because of course this dude is no Thrawn. Why send him to begin with?
Obviously a trap.
If it's obviously a trap, not a very good one.
I mean, he has a point. An obvious trap isn't a good trap, but that could be what they want you to think. You can never... just always be scared. That's what I'm getting from this. Always be scared. You regretting your life decisions yet? Okay, come back to save him.
I don't believe it.
The mine. Okay, but they still got the mine.
I want to destroy both ships at once. Do not trigger the mine until I order it.
Of course. Just take these guys out first, then they can't trigger the mine.
Kanan, keep those ties off us. Goody, you ready on that hoist?
And Kanan can operate that? Can he really sense the position of the ships through the force from there? That's awesome.
Probably a magno mine. Remote detonated.
Oh, they know.
You, big guy, get the droids ready to go outside.
Yes, ma'am.
I just love Chopper's face looking back and forth. Okay, but they know about the mine, they can now deal with it. Good. This kind of proves that you're incompetent compared to Thrawn, so maybe Thrawn's just trying to get him fired or something?
Go!
Come on. Oh dear, jump. No, jump. No fear. Oh dear. And found it immediately. Now get rid of it.
They broke off the rescue. Perhaps they detected the mine.
You can't activate it now yet, no? Please, Chopper, be fast, be fast, be fast.
R3, turn off the magnetic clamp, but carefully.
Oh no, feedback! No. Stop! No! Oh no!
I've lost the mine signal.
Well, get it back!
It's just floating now in space! No!
Care to let me in on the plan?
What are they doing?
Find one of your cargo crates.
I get it.
Okay, good. I'm less scared now. That's good. You still gotta fix this ship though, so it can actually send this cargo crate to like somewhere else. And it's back. Great.
We acquired the mine signal.
Very good.
And yep, he's an idiot because he doesn't realize that the blip is weird.
Sorry, no time for repairs. Get the droids inside and get ready for a pickup.
Yeah, he's not considering what they're doing.
Prepare to detonate.
Yeah, dude. You're gonna do it now?
Detonate the mine!
I'm trying!
Blocked out few. Can you lock on? Taking heavy fire. Dear me.
Captain Syndulla, reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, phew, thank you. He's here. Okay, good. Oh, good. Please, take out the fire.
We will get you out of this.
Uncle June.
Okay, now be good, nephew, and just stop being annoying.
It's a rebel command ship. Call for reinforcements!
Fear in his eyes now. But what does Thrawn get out of all of this? Okay.
Standing by, Captain.
Okay, get ready to drop it. So did Thrawn send this guy to his death?
It's not responding, sir.
And it's gone. This guy's gonna die. Yep. Is that death? It didn't quite, the glass didn't break. Maybe not. Oh! Leave!
Now that is a Star Destroyer.
Yeah, put the fear. Yeah, now they got the fear. Leave. Leave! Is Thorn in that one?
Commander John Sato, I wondered what it would take to motivate your return to my cargo.
Do you know him?
Until we meet again.
Oh dear. They know each other. That's terrifying. Everything about him is so terrifying. Wait, so is the other guy dead? Is that dead? No, he lives. So what's the point in this?
The rebels and their sympathizers escaped.
What are you doing? Yeah? Why? What are you trying to do there? Are you trying to get him fired? Is it intimidation? What's the goal there? Obviously, he's trying to give the rebellion more numbers so they'll be more bold to try and attack and unify. That's obviously Thorn's position. But what are you doing with the other Imperials?
It is good to see you alive.
Yay, now teach him some better piloting lessons so he doesn't end up trying to kill himself.
Both indebted to Captain Syndulla and her crew.
And yet more numbers added to the rebellion. They're going to get bolder. That's exactly what Thorn wants. Okay, happy ending. But it doesn't feel happy because with the whole Thorn thing. Okay, this episode was really nice, but I still have the constant thing in the back of my head. Whenever Thorn shows up right now, it feels like no matter what happens, the rebels lose. Even if it looks like they win, like it does here, it doesn't feel like it. Because he is playing whatever game he's playing. He is not saying what he wants out of all this. He's not saying what he doesn't want. He's just letting things happen. And he's not giving any response either way. It's just everything is going according to whatever plan he has, or he's just learning from it. Either way, not great. But yeah, so this episode then kind of focuses on bits of Ezra. It's kind of, not, I wouldn't say one of the main character focus one. It gives Ezra and Sabine stuff to do, but also focuses kind of most on Commander Sato, giving a history to the rebellion. That's what it does. It's a rebellion focused thing with Thorn attached. So now we know about Sato's history, how he had a brother who died, but his son is still out there being the Iron Squadron and being quite stupid with the Empire. Yes, he's doing kind of well, but there's so many instances where they show how he's completely out of his depth, thinking whatever ship comes along is a Star Destroyer, and he does not comprehend how big those things are. Huge mistake. So you bring in Ezra and Sabine, the veteran rebels now, so you get to see them be better, and just, it's a good contrast for them as well. Because again, we saw Ezra as his like young naive self at the start of the show, and now you get to see him compared to another young naive person who doesn't understand what they're doing. It's a reminder of how much Ezra has grown. But the main thing is, like, I guess with the Admiral and his little underling. So the Admiral sent this dude there to go alone, and what was the goal? I'm not sure what the goal was for sending this guy alone to do all this. What did he want? I feel like it has to be that you want the rebellion to get numbers so that they'll be bold enough to try and unify. That's it. Give them a few string of victories, give them false hope, and then have them make a bold move like try to unify, then take it all away. That's what it's got to be. So he's giving them these small victories to embolden them. So he uses one of the more incompetent people in his fleet, whatever, to send on a mission, because he doesn't want them to actually win. He just needs to show that he's putting up a fight. It's ingenious what he's doing, and it's honestly a joy to watch. Like, the more you try and understand Thorn, the more satisfying it is seeing him. Of course, he's the villain and you don't want him to win, but actually knowing that he sent this guy because he thinks that he's useless to go do this mission with one ship, sends to the Empire that, okay, he's doing his job, he's trying his best to quell the rebellion, fair enough, but really, Thorn's just doing that because he's useless. He knows the rebels will win, gives them false hope, so they'll get stronger, but they'll get strong enough where they'll get false hope. They'll think they can do anything, they'll have a string of victories, and then they'll try and do something too much, and then Thorn can step in. It is brilliant. Yeah, other than that, I'll say there isn't much you can talk about with this episode, because it's mainly focusing on minor characters. Sato and his nephew, very, very minor in comparison to the rest of the Ghost. This episode definitely served in just another thing to build up Thorn and whatever he's doing. It's another way for him to let the rebels have victories so that they can get false hope. That's it. Development-wise, it doesn't do that much for Ezra and Sabine or anyone else. It is mainly just to focus on Thrawn and his plan. The only thing it kind of does is the comparison thing for Ezra. There's a few things sprinkled in there, I guess, with like Kanan being able to shoot from the guns or also being blind, so his force sensitivity thing is getting better and stronger where he can sense ships and actually aim like that. Amazing. And Sabine taking the lead and actually leaving the kid behind to save themselves and the others to get Hera to come back. That's kind of the main things going on here. It is a quieter, calmer episode. Definitely not filler, but it's there to set the threat up for Thrawn. He's giving them victories. He's allowing them to get wins so that they can get false hope and he can swoop in. That's the point of this, which is so horrifying to think about. Because he hasn't acted yet. He hasn't stepped in, and that's going to crush them. First off, really enjoyed both of these episodes, but I will say Sabine's one I think I definitely enjoyed more than the Sato one, but that's mainly because the main characters got more to do. The Sato one was to build up Thrawn and all of this, and the focus of it was through Sato and his nephew, rather than any of the main Ghost crew. But that's kind of it. It's not really that important. It still does everything it needs to do for Thrawn, but I think if I would rewatch these episodes, I definitely prefer to rewatch the ones with the main characters doing more. Yeah, loved Sabine's one. Did so much with her, dealing with her other family stuff, so we're getting more into her past, and that's something I love with every episode that she gets focused on. We get little inklings of what is going on in her past and how that is now apparently going to affect her future. Her mum is looking for her. That is huge. So if I've gotten her history right, the mother was part of Death Watch, and then Maul took over, then either the mum joined Maul or joined Bo-Katan. Empire steps in, so that kind of falls apart either way. And then you live in this limbo state. Sabine grows up, we don't really know what the mother's doing. Then Sabine joins the Imperial Academy, she leaves, becomes bounty hunter, joins the rebellion. That's her storyline. Then we now know that the mother has joined the Empire. Now, either willingly or not willingly. We don't know, because we don't know if Gar Saxon was lying to try and get under her skin. That is the thing that we're waiting to see on. So they're building something there. And the way Sabine responded to it makes me think that she's got a positive relationship with her mum, which is good. She assumes that Gar Saxon forced her and that she wouldn't do it willingly. That means that she assumes her mum would make the right decision and the good decision to not join the Empire. Which does make me wonder more and more why she did leave. Why did she go away from her mum if it seemed like their relationship is okay? There's adding more to that mystery of what is going on in her past. And also looking at her present, I do love that it gave her a jetpack. I'm so annoyed that they took it away, but it's so good to just see it at least once then, I guess. Like having her fly around all the other Mandalorians, doing aerial combat, it's so nice and reminds me of the Clone Wars stuff. It's such a shame that they got rid of it at the end. Maybe she can get another one, but I'm just happy it happened at least once. But yeah, then her relationship with Gar Saxon and of course Ezra has improved. Ezra now knows about all the stuff in the past because he was there and she's gotten to share a bit more, so they grow closer. Not Gar Saxon. Fen Rao. Her relationship with Fen Rao has improved, and she's actually managed to convince him to join the rebellion and opened his mind, where he no longer sees her as a traitor for joining the rebellion, but sees Mandalore not just as Mandalore, but sees her for fighting for Mandalore and all these other people. So she's not a traitor, she's just expanded her worldview and who she wants to protect, and now the Protector has seen that as well, and he's joining her. Perfect. Then Ezra's part in all of this was quite fun. It's just him running his mouth and trying to hold his own in interrogation. And that's something he's always had since he was running around Lothal, doing stuff and just trying to get out of things. So it's cool to see those skills always come back now and again. Because of course Gar Saxon wasn't having it, but he was able to buy a good enough amount of time. Like, it's interesting because he only name-dropped people that he knew while in his rebel life. I'm really wondering what he would have been like on the Thor without all these names to go back on. But I think Ezra even learned from it as well, because Gar Saxon was basically going off about how, with every lie, Ezra was revealing more and more of the truth. So, Ezra leaned into it, revealed some of the truth. Fen Rao, name drop, that gets his attention, that does something. I feel like Ezra is leaning into more understanding of the wording of stuff and the manipulation, I guess, or just knowing how to work with people. It's a great skill to have in the rebellion, because like Hera did it with Thrawn in her episode. Messing around, pretending to be a servant, doing all this, getting into the heads, but then of course Thrawn you just can't do it with. Now Ezra's starting to pick up on stuff like that as well, being able to just buy time and use words to his advantage. Then we get a much more focused look at Gar Saxon. I am pretty sure he was the one from Clone Wars who worked with Maul. Feel free to correct me if I am wrong. I remember the name Gar Saxon. It's been thrown around. I am positive of that. I think he was the one that wore the spiky helmet in Season 7. And of course doesn't wear a spiky helmet now, but they both wore red. So there's that. It's cool to put an actual face to him and not see the mask there. So the Empire's rewarded him or something. So that's interesting. He worked with Maul. Now he works for the Empire. Seems like a conflict of stuff there, but it's clear that he just wants power. That's it. Yeah, he is not powerful enough to do it himself. He is not born for leadership. Him in power feels like an empty shell and a masquerade. It just feels like it feels so empty and void of actual power. And I think Sabine proved that with her takedown of him, which was absolutely so awesome. He does not have the ability to back up what he's meant to represent. It's so terrifying to think that the Empire does have now a squad of Mandalorians at their disposal, actually in Imperial uniform. so horrifying to think about. Ugh, and it looks so ugly as well. Like, Mandalorian armor is so cool. Yeah, the Empire has made it so ugly. But it does make me wonder what their future will be now. Because it seems, it's the Empire. What do they want to... So it's clear the Empire does have Mandalore. We know that because the Republic took over at the end of Clone Wars. Then the Empire took over that. Like, what is his goal in all of this? Does he want to rule Mandalore? Like, who currently has jurisdiction over it? Does he? Because it looked like from this, he was just the leader of this squad and worked for the Empire. Who is actually running Mandalore at the minute? I feel like that would be his big goal in all this. Then we have Fen Rao, and I absolutely love his story here. Going from grieving for all his people, going through the blame game and getting through all of this to moving out to the end where he realises who the actual enemy is. It feels so human and it's so satisfying seeing that journey progress. Because like, it would have been easy for him to immediately turn on the Empire, seeing the destruction, but I just love how he just stands there motionless as he's just witnessed all of this, just seeing the destruction and massacre before him. It's such a good detail, and I think it's really made me like his character so much more. That he gave such a human response to this awful event, and it does take him a while to come around to understanding what caused it and how to avenge his people's death. Like, he went from the realization as well, to then wanting to get away and flee, to then coming back and fighting for Ezra and Sabine and saving them. It's such a good turn for his character, and again, it's more building to people in the rebellion, and I'm hoping that his reputation does carry a lot with it, so maybe even more Mandalorians will want to join the rebellion if he's part of it. And that would add into Thrawn's idea of them making themselves bigger and adding more numbers, and then he can step in. Then we look at the other episode with Sato. I love what it does for him. We get so much more history. He's been a character that's been around for a while now, and they didn't really do much with him. He's just been the commander of the rebellion. That's basically been it. We've never had any more details or story revolving around him. He's just basically there. So I do love that they've added that extra detail to his story now, that we now know some history, that he's been fighting for a while. His brother died in combat and his son was left, Sato's nephew. So it's awesome to get that more emotional part to Sato, that he isn't just a hologram in a room and he isn't just like this commander-in-chief. We get to see some more stuff going on behind him, and it just makes him a real character. His nephew was a right pain, but that does add to, I guess, the stress of the situation where he's a child who lost his father, who has a ship and the ability to fly it. I think any child in that position would go nuts with it, and they think that they are on the top of the world. I just love the effort that went through into getting this kid back to Sato. Love their reunion, but again, it's more growth in the rebellion, which is just going to add to Thrawn. I love the creativity in their victory, using the cargo ships to bomb the Imperial ships. Love that. But I think overall that episode just felt a little weak, considering it's focused on two characters that we know very little about. And I wouldn't say it's even a bad thing. It does what it needs to do. I just hope now that they can get more stuff on them, so that they don't feel like weak characters that are just there for Thrawn. I think the only reason it feels weak is that it just doesn't deal much with the main characters. Any of the Ghost crew doesn't really do much with them. It is mainly focused on the villain and Sato and his nephew, but that's mainly just to build up the rebellion. So it's fine. It's just, I think just feeling-wise, it's just, yeah, it's okay. Just feeling-wise. It's not bad in any sense. I just think I prefer it when it focuses on the main characters. I think this is the first time it hasn't. And then just Thrawn, he is incredibly competent. It's just so much fun to try and think how he thinks. That is what I'm loving about this. The episode 8 with Sato and his nephew was most enjoyable thinking about it through Thrawn's eyes. That was it. Was it Thrawn's episode? I'm trying to figure out whose episode it was. I think it's Thrawn's at the end of all this. Because this is basically the perfect example of what he's doing. He's giving them little victories, because it's the way we got to see it. He sent one of his most incompetent people out there with one ship, so it looks like he's actually trying, so that the rebellion think he's trying, and it makes them think that they get a victory. When he knows, oh, it's nothing. I wanted you to win. I didn't send a bunch of resources over there. I put the most minimum thing out there, so you would win and feel confident. That's what he wants to do. He wants them to feel confident, to feel big and powerful. He wants them to get away and have these victories where they celebrate at the end of the episode, where they feel good that they've saved people. Because then they'll get more emboldened to do more things. Their numbers will grow. They have Fen Rao now. The commander feels better now that he's got his nephew with him. They're going to try and start recruiting more people and have them join. They've got pilots from Sabine's old episode. They're going to start doing much more. They're going to get more emboldened, so the Phoenix cell itself will get bigger, and then they'll start contacting everyone else. They'll think, oh, we're getting bigger, we're getting more capable. Is the tide turning? Can we now start contacting people and unite everyone? Is it time? They'll do it, and that is exactly what Thrawn wants, and he'll step in and destroy it all. And it's just masterful watching him work, because it's working. We're seeing the start of it. He is getting them emboldened. He's giving them victories, and he's just calm and collected the entire time. And he's got maps open everywhere. knowing exactly where they are at all times, and just, yeah, it's perfect. He's incredibly competent and in control. I'm honestly not sure if he does win at the end of this, because of course we don't know where these characters end up for the original trilogy. They're part of the rebellion, but like, when did the rebellion form? I feel like it would be fairly recently, with A New Hope. And this feels still like it's got quite a few years left before we do reach A New Hope. So would Thrawn win? Would the rebellion be delayed if he gets his way? And then they have to reform? It feels like it could go either way at the minute, and that's something I'm loving about all of this. But as for what's next, I feel like it's got to be a Zeb episode next. He's the only character that hasn't gotten focused on in this season. Because then that's episode 9, and episode 10 and 11, probably, or 12, would be the mid-season event. So Zeb's got to get something soon, hopefully. Because I'm most curious to see what happens with him. Because his story feels done. Like, what can you do for him so he doesn't just fade into obscurity in the background? What can you give him to develop him in any way now that you've basically done his story? He's no longer the last Lasat. His people have a planet. Callus, that's relationship sort of done and better. So I'm so curious to see what happens with him, and I feel like that has to be the next character-focused one. But in the overall stuff, what's next? Thrawn is... I don't even think he's gearing up. There might not even be a mid-season event. When can he, like, even act? It's like... all of his little things are working. He's placing his little pawns everywhere. He's doing all of this. He's playing chess. He's definitely not near able to do the fail swoop thing yet. Unless maybe the rebellion start contacting people quickly, which I feel like it would be way too quick to do at the minute. I feel like they still need to build up before they would try and do that. But maybe that's something they can do. Because that's clearly the direction this is going. They're going to get more powerful. They're going to start contacting people. They're going to unite. Then Thrawn steps in. That's where this is heading. But I don't know how immediate that would be. But yeah, overall, enjoyed both of these episodes so much. Sabine's was so much fun. Finally getting a jetpack, but losing it sadly. And just getting more information on the Mandalore stuff and how that is currently. Getting to see how the Empire is working with them, and Sabine's history, which I love so much, and I can't wait to get more of that when that actually becomes like a focused thing. It's been building for so long, when it actually becomes the main thing. And now it feels like it's becoming more relevant as well. The mum's looking for her. That feels like it's an active thing, and I can't wait to see how that will all happen. But yeah, then the second episode, also very good, because it's basically Thrawn's episode. You make the focus to minor characters and let Thrawn just take control. That was it. He got what he wanted. And it's so terrifying to think that that happened that way. It's like giving Vader an episode in something where he just dominates the entire time, and it's not like a victory yet. It's still just part of his plan. It's like the opening of his plan. These episodes were just so good, and they set up so much for the future while also developing a lot as well. And it makes me so excited for when things will actually start kicking off with both Sabine's story and Thrawn. But yeah, with that said, that does bring me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about these two episodes in the comments. And with that, I will see you in the next one for episodes 9 and 10. See ya!